So as I had a little disclaimer, I'm not great behind the camera, but I certainly hope this video helps. So as I mentioned, I'm just going to make a quick video here of this red Select. Luckily, some of the other color choices, especially the one that you were looking for, is available. It's kind of out in the cold and it's snowing. And as you can see here, very nice for us at Rorik. We have not one, but two showrooms. We have an indoor facility that I'm in now, and then obviously our one downstairs. And in fact, even a lot one building down, we have another about 100 cars. We're fortunate to be the highest volume Mazda dealer in Pittsburgh. So consequently, I think right now we have almost 190 some new vehicles on the ground. But kind of going over this particular vehicle, which again is the Select trim level. So new for 2024 is quite a bit of updates. They gained better fuel efficiency, gained a little bit better power, and then Mazda got rid of all that plastic clad that you typically see on SUVs, and now everything is painted, which I think the CX-5 really need because it does give it a much classier look. Now, headlights, they're going to be full LED. As silly as that sounds, that's probably one of my favorite features about this vehicle because I have just complete shit eyesight. So consequently, those headlights are like those bright blue lights you'll see in like a lot of luxury products at night. And in fact, they can even read other light sources and they can use the high and low beams automatically. You'll have to excuse my Band-Aid finger here. This is what happens when the knife you're cutting an apple with slips off and hits your finger. The moral of the story is I should have just ate some damn potato chips because potato chips don't require a knife. But anyway, up in the front, you are going to notice this emblem is totally fake. And the reason why that is flat is that is just a sensor for all of your sonar and radar systems on board that communicate with that camera up on the windshield. So for instance, all of the safety features like adaptive cruise control with stop and go, meaning the vehicle can drive itself in stop and go traffic, as crazy as that sounds. You'll have all of your collision avoidance where it will automatically alert the driver and then bring the vehicle to a stop automatically. You have lane assistance, which will let you know if you're drifting and even help steer you back in the lane. I may have mentioned that the headlights can use the high and low beams automatically at night. You'll have pedestrian and cyclist detection. Some of my favorites are obviously, of course, your backup camera with cross alert, but it's actually this here in the side mirror. You can see, but there's a little indicator that will light up in each side mirror in the corner, bright orange, and that is your blind spot monitoring system. What's nice with that is it's kind of like if you look in your mirror, you don't see a vehicle there, but the light's on, the car's saying it doesn't matter if you don't see it, something is there. But even nicer is if you happen to be part of the 2% of Pittsburgh that uses their turn signal, what happens is it will beep at you to let you know it is not safe to make a lane change. LED lights all in the rear, all-wheel drive is standard on every vehicle, as is dual exhaust pipes. I know this sounds silly, so many manufacturers are going away from exposing the tailpipes, but that's sort of what makes a car look very sporty, and I'm happy to know that Mazda is still doing the part. As nearly Toyota, Honda, they all eliminated it. Even though they still have tailpipes, they're just hidden to make it look more efficient, where Mazda is just like, no, we're a sporty brand, we're going to look sporty. So I will commend them there. Now, in terms of the interior, first getting there, you have this little button for the advance key, as long as the key is in your pocket or bag. And you will see that this is going to be leather seating. You'll notice that you have an accented kind of gray pipe with a little bit of gray stitching. In terms of the driver's seat, it is going to be 6-way power. Both seats are heated. You will see that you have the dual zone auto climate system with those heated seat buttons up there. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto will be standard, as is the larger 11.5-inch screen. In fact, you do upgrade to Pioneer speakers in this vehicle, so you'll have 10. You'll kind of see those two little speakers up there in the pillars. And then, of course, in terms of, like, I guess, onboard technology, you do have connected services, something that you may or may not have read about these vehicles. So there is an app that you download on your cell phone, and it will allow you to lock or unlock the vehicle. In fact, you can remote start the car from the cell phone. You'll see that you have some aluminum trim in all the doors. You'll have climate system going to the rear, and then folding down the center armrest reveals that you also have two USB ports back here for backseat charging. Now, obviously, I could take a little bit of time and go over more features, but mainly just wanted to give you a brief overview so that way you know exactly sort of what comes in the Select trim. Other than if I eliminated red and we turn it into, say, blue, luckily it's going to be blue. So again, I really appreciate it. Don't laugh too hard. As I mentioned, I'm not great on camera, but I certainly thank you for the opportunity and look forward to hearing back. Have a great day.